Hi, I'm Reverend Sharonada McClain, and today's daily devotional is entitled Faith in Action. It is taken from the book of James, chapter 2, verses 17 and 18, and the scripture says, "Even so faith, if it hath not works, is dead being alone. Yea, a man may say, Thou hast faith, and I have works. Show me thy faith without thy works, and I will show thee my faith by my works." It was a Saturday afternoon, and my husband and I were out on Route 22 at the Honda dealership in Hillside looking for a new car for him. We had just finished looking at cars and were headed back to our car when an old Caucasian woman was driving right behind us. She was in an area designated for cars that were on display for buyers. This was an area that outside vehicles were not permitted. I don't know how she ended up in this restricted area, but I told her, "Ma'am, you have to go back. You shouldn't be here." She was so distraught that I finally had to direct her to the customer parking lot where she could get herself back on track. After speaking with her for several minutes, my husband and I found out that she had been with her son, and he was buying a new car from Autoland in Springfield, and she had got separated from him and couldn't find her way home. I tried to get a phone number to call her son or someone to come and help, but it was to no avail. She was shaking and crying to a point that some of the things we just couldn't make sense out of. So therefore, I talked my husband into letting me drive her home. And I did. I truly believe God was with me, because there was something deep within me that compelled me to help her. As we drove for about 40 minutes and we conversed on the way, she asked, "Why would you do such a thing for me? You don't know me. You never met me. Why would you do such a thing?" And my response was, "Ma'am, it's the God in me. And if my mom was in distress, I would hope that someone would have the compassion and the faith in God to help her." In our scripture today, we have a letter from the Apostle James speaking to Christian believers about the expression, the evidence, and the examples of true faith. James believed that faith should be expressed through actions or works and not just in words. He believed that we're not saved by our works, but our works are displayed in our love and care for others. See, it's not just enough to say we have faith, but if the faith that we have is not manifested in our actions, it is dead and serves no purpose. Putting our faith into action does not have to be an enormous event. It can be as simple as praying for your neighbor, calling a former coworker, visiting the sick, or listening to someone who's hurting. See, when we put our faith into action for little things, God will open up opportunity for greater things. So I challenge each of us today to express true faith by doing something that will keep our faith alive and flourishing for the good of others. Faith in action will never die. So, my brothers and sisters, go out today, be a blessing to someone else, and put your faith into action. God bless you.